Hey y'all, it's
Hey,
Bridget from Texas and Warren from Germany.
Bremen,
And
Germany.
well, I mean, Texas is its own place.
Also, it's Bremen.
Um, it's also in the United States, also in North America, also in the Western Hemisphere, also the universe
We got a
that
new book
actually,
out.
new book, yay!
Yeah.
This one is really fun. It has actual examples of
Yep.
things and a whole client worksheet and like, hey, how are you gonna actually get that social media conversation going?
Yep.
And it's the best of both worlds. Hate to say it, but it's about 80 years of working experience
Yeah. Wow, we're
for the
old.
low, low price of $19.67.
So it's got
Who
eight
knows what the year is
steps.
gonna be?
That's like what, like um,
Two
€8
dollars
a
a
step,
step,
$2 a step. $2 a
almost.
step. It's pretty good.
Plus, there's some extra articles in the back,
Yep. Yep.
Warren style, and footnotes, bibliography, of
The
course.
footnotes are Bridget style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's just the MLA style. Um, but like, a little bit about e-commerce in the end. And the cool thing is like even pros and cons of Google Ads. So watch our
We'll be
video
talking
next.
about that next week too. We are. You too can do Google Ads for $1 a day. Doesn't break the bank.
No,
Nope.
I just got my first bill for $53.
For how long? A month? 2 months?
I think they don't bill me until it's $50.
Oh yeah, that could be like 3 months or something. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
been a
like a
while.
dollar a day. This is it's $30 for a month. That's pretty good advertising. It's cheaper than television.
Yeah, well, it's cheaper
Yeah,
than Twitter
it's cheaper
almost.
than everything.
It's definitely cheaper than LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like $7 a
I don't even
day.
do LinkedIn. I'm my own best advertisement on LinkedIn.
Right. So what insights do you have this week from your working with your small business clients, Warren?
Wow, this was a really busy week again. Last week, I updated all of my clients' websites and got some really sweet Google Speed Index numbers.
Yay.
I got most of the 90s. I got a 98 on a mobile and 99 on desktop for one of my science sites. It does underwater robots.
Nice.
This was amazing. It's the highest mobile number that I've seen. I was happy with 73 or 82, but wow, that was quite incredible. And this week, this week I have two small businesses. One is a real estate company, and the other one produces air filters, like the machines, and the air filters themselves for workplace and for the home, mostly the workplace. And so both of them are jumping into social media and SEO. So it's a lot of work, but it's pretty exciting for them because we're getting well, both what they mostly are getting their their fingers dirty with writing posts and sharing and getting into Google Ads and how to structure a landing page because they like a lot of us a landing page, okay, so we just put some content on, but there's a whole theory which is actually covered in this book about how to structure a landing page, like what people expect when they land on this page. They probably clicked on a post on your social media, or they've clicked on a Google ad. They're looking for something. It's like, okay, here it is, and they don't have a lot of time to read. They really want to find, say, okay, that's what I want. Some added value, some calls to action. Some trust points there, and then a contact form. And so we're putting those together on the websites as well. So it's a really busy week, and it's nice because this is something new for them, and it's another tool that they can use as a small business, and this is great. Yeah. So it's a really busy week here, and yeah, uh, and it's World Women's Day.
Yeah.
Yes, this is very good, and both of the small businesses are run by women, so that's pretty good. That's great. That's perfect. You're a woman, Bridget.
I am. Last time I checked,
Yeah.
and
How
it
is
was pretty nice of the world to give us one out of 365 days.
yeah, I mean,
Kind of like
there's no
Mother's Day.
International Men's Day, so you're
No,
one up on me.
that's
I,
the rest
yeah.
of 364 days.
Really? Oh, okay. I seem to be cooking on all those days.
Well,
So how was your week for small business?
this week I was really excited that my realtor client
Oh, okay.
finally
Yeah.
agreed with me about Facebook not really delivering this much this year. I'm
Okay.
very disappointed. I mean, you have to be on a Facebook, you have to claim it, you have to like
Yeah.
post at least once a week. But I am very disappointed in the reach, even on video with Facebook.
Mm,
Instead, we're doing YouTube with Twitter and your
okay.
website. Your website is where that really good content should be,
Yeah.
whether it's a video that gets transcribed and then the video is embedded,
Yeah.
or even a short 300-word post that's not difficult to do. And that's a really good way to kind of like get people going back to your website, because you don't know what the third party is going to do.
Yeah.
So my marketing stack that I believe in the most is your website with Twitter and YouTube, because the
Hmm.
blog posts are indexable, tweets are indexable, and the subtitles or captions on YouTube, as well as the description, are indexable. So
Hmm. Hmm.
what that means is that Google will find it.
Yeah.
So from
Yeah.
an organic SEO perspective,
Mm,
that if you want people to find you on the internet, you
yeah.
know, then you want to put the words on the internet on places that you can control the most.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
there's a lot of debate about Twitter and the algorithm and who gets blocked and who gets
Yeah.
suspended. But if you're basically a polite, normal human being, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Like I tell most of my clients, algorithms are like dogs. They do what you train them to do. So if you're
Okay.
not seeing what you think you should be seeing, or you're not being seen, well, then you need to participate.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't walk into a room full of people at a networking event and say, nobody talked to me.
Mm,
And they'd be like,
yeah.
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you have to be that person who goes up and says,
Oh, yeah.
hey, my name's Bridget. What's going on?
Yeah.
It's awkward. It's horrible. I hate it. That's why I like Twitter, because I'm just there,
Mm, okay.
replying to tweets and things like that, building your following people back, being normal, polite human being.
Yeah.
Already it's only, early days. It's only been 8 days, but they're pretty impressed with the results so
Good.
far.
Good.
Because what people forget is hashtags, which started on Twitter, just so everybody knows. Local hashtags are really good if you're building community.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That's very true. Um, you don't have like, I mean, my stack really includes um, Google My Business. You know, I like Google My Business together with my website, and I mean, you have a lot, you have a longer history in YouTube than I do. I've just really got into it in the last year. So I like to take like one social media channel, and I seem to sort of, you know, I think it depends for me which branch you are, like which product we're talking about, if that's going to be Twitter or
Right.
Instagram or Pinterest. But for me, you know, the two legs really are the website and then Google My Business. Um, what, you know, is that big
Well,
for
it's
you or?
certainly important. It's certainly
Yeah,
important for local SEO, no
yeah,
doubt about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I mean, to me, I think of that more as local SEO. I
Okay,
don't
yeah, that's
manage
true.
Google My Business pages, but if you want to talk about that, like I just decided, I used to ask people to give me reviews on LinkedIn, which
Yeah,
all y'all are free to do that. but I decided to sign up for Trustpilot, the free plan,
Yeah,
because it is a third-party site and it is more trusted.
yeah.
So I can link to those reviews. I can copy and paste them and put them on appropriate landing pages. But I still have that third-party review site, um, and which verifies purchases based upon order numbers and
Mhm.
this kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
That same goes for Yelp. And Yelp, a lot of people don't like Yelp, uh, because, you know, they're a little, they do things their own way,
Yeah,
whatever you
yeah.
think of them. But because Google's My Business used to come up first and there was a lawsuit by Yelp, now Yelp comes up first.
Ah,
Again, this is
yeah,
why it's so important to have things on your website
yeah. Oh, yeah.
first,
You need to
website
own it.
first.
You need to own it. This is
Now,
really
I,
important.
I also don't manage YouTube channels, but
Well, you've got your own, which is pretty amazing. I mean,
well, I mean, for clients.
okay.
But I
All right. Yeah.
suggest that they do it because it's so easy to just sit in front of your computer and say, blah, 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 and
Like
look at
we're
my
doing
website.
now.
Right. It's really not that difficult. It used to be
Yeah,
very difficult. Or even with your phone. Do, 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 do,
yeah,
do.
yeah.
And I actually did that
Okay.
starting in, I don't even remember. There's a whole series on my channel called Guru Minute, hashtag
Mhm.
Guru Minute, and they're a minute long.
That's
There's
great.
two of them. One for every week of the year.
Nice. Yeah, I had another small business client last week. We had talked about YouTube for a long time, and she was seeing what we were doing, and yes, last week she said, "Wow, I need to get into this. I don't want to do it by myself though. So next week I'm going to do it with her, and she's excited about doing it, and I know that as soon as she's done one video, that she's going to do more, and they're perfect for her business. She does coaching." So this is a
That's
great
even
thing
more
to have.
ideal.
Yeah, this is perfect. So
Because it
this will be
makes me
good.
sad when people put their content on Instagram. Instagram does not drive traffic to your website.
No, no,
Go
no.
ahead and I put a little minute of a video of a talk just
Yeah.
today. Well, the rest of the 18 minutes is on YouTube.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, Instagram is like, this is the baubles on the Christmas tree.
But people
So
are treating it as if it's a Christmas tree and then wondering why social media doesn't work. This is the biggest thing.
yeah.
Like, just because people say you should be on Instagram doesn't mean you should believe them.
Well, people drink Diet Coke and figure this is part of a proper diet process.
Well, right.
So
That's what we're here to
some of our
say.
decisions are bad decisions.
Well, I'm not, it's not about shame. It's
Yeah.
just
No,
nobody,
it's not shame, but
people don't think about it. Like
yeah,
maybe somebody else is managing your website, but you can record a video and
yeah,
put it on your YouTube channel
yeah,
yourself.
yeah. And this is exactly what I like doing with small business. I know you like doing a small business is, asking people what they're doing and saying, okay, this is great. If you do it this way, you're going to get a bigger return. You're going to get more followers, and probably you're going to get more customers. And you don't know until maybe someone tells you. Um, I've probably been doing sit-ups incorrectly my entire life because I've never asked anyone, how do I do these sit-ups? And I think we're probably a lot of us in the same boat that we just do things. We figure this is the way we're supposed to do it. And, but, sometimes we get then better advice. And then we say, well, that's how you do sit-ups. Wish I'd been
Well,
doing them like this for all these years.
the best example is tying your shoes. Until,
Yeah,
until you see the TED Talk, you realize that you have not been tying a square knot. And that's why when you walk, your shoelaces come untied.
you could just wear slip-ons. Thinking out of the box. This is what we do here every week. Well, you had a great week. I've had a great week.
And also we published a book.
And we published a book. And this is the first in a series of 3. So there's another one in June for nonprofits. There's one in October and November for schools. And then that'll be perfect time for Christmas bundling. I can't wait. Ho, ho, ho. I'm going to get some Glühwein now and get into the spirit.
It's a little too early for Christmas, although we did have snow a few
Yeah,
weeks
well, not
ago.
yet. We just got rid of our snow. No more.
Yeah, I'm over it.
All right, then you have a great week, and we're going to see you next week. And
Where can
yeah,
people find out more about you, Warren?
me? Well, I guess they can buy the book because in the book is a link to my website, warrenlaine-naida.net. If you look for Warren Laine-Naida, I'm the only one on the entire planet. It's great SEO.
Sorry.
Bless you.
BridgetWillard.com.
Bridget's allergic to some of the things I say.
I'm allergic to a lot of the pollen and mold in Texas. It's humid, so there's more mold.
All right. Well, you take care of your nose, and we will see you next week.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye.